What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. Today we are talking about BSV and Litecoin. Before we get started though, if you aren't a subscriber to this channel, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me when you guys share these videos, subscribe, hit the like button, or show support. You can also join the Discord. Links are in the description below. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. So starting off with BSV, the very first thing I want to show you guys is that BSV is in a wedge structure. So the way that this wedge works is if we can get a breakout of resistance, then we'll start to really take off here on BSV. We're worth $43 right now. And if we break out of the resistance of this wedge, I really expect price to shoot straight up to either the A wave or the B wave, which would be these two areas right here. Or in other words, $240 and $105. So that would be a pretty big increase here with BSV, and definitely one that would bring a lot of profit into our accounts, and also one that would be really fun to watch have happen, especially since we've been waiting for the breakout on this coin for a long time. So keep an eye out for that, you guys. These falling wedges work really well, especially when the bottom of a market occurs. So like on Bitcoin in 2018, we got a wedge very similar to this when it bottomed out. And a lot of markets do have a tendency to make a wedge. The reason is because we have a low occur, and there's usually one more lower low that's just slightly lower than that previous low. And when that happens, it makes the lower low that's required for a falling wedge, that final low. And so a lot of times markets make a wedge at the bottom of markets purely as a result of the fact that there's always that one final low before all of the people sell. So there's always that final capitulation event. Like I said, that ends up creating the final low in the market. So you guys can think of a market, it always has momentum. It's going to start slowing down as it reaches the bottom, or in other words, the selling pressure will slow down. But because of that, the momentum still has enough energy to carry it for one more lower low. And that's why we end up getting a wedge structure at the bottom of the market. Now, with that being said, $43 per BSV is very, very low, very, very undervalued. I believe this coin will be worth over $1,000 someday, and a lot higher than that long term, but these are just some of the places that I'm personally watching. Like I said, you guys, $100, $240, and $1,000. So keep an eye on this falling wedge. Do not give up on this market. Don't listen to the news, and definitely don't listen to the common belief that crypto is dead. Just so you guys know, I've seen people say that Bitcoin was dead a lot of different times throughout my journey. They said China was going to ban it, Russia was going to ban it. It was dead in 2018. It was dead in 2015. It was dead in 2020. And yet it has recovered every single time. Why? Because this technology isn't going anywhere. Crypto is here to stay, you guys. I promise you this technology is here to stay. It's just like the internet, not in the sense that it's exactly the same as the internet, but in the sense that the need for this technology is equal to the need for the internet. So because of that, BSV is one of my favorite coins, not only because I see a lot of profit potential in it, but also because I firmly believe that BSV is going to be a huge part of that happening. Well, crypto becomes mainstream, well, crypto grows. BSV is one of the only chains that can truly scale. So go look into the way that BSV works in the blockchain, because this technology truly is something to be aware of. I mean, not a lot of people really even know how powerful BSV is yet. And that's going to change, especially as this bull market comes throughout 2023 and the years to come. So yeah, I definitely am a big fan of BSV. And also this coin, by the way, you guys, is one that I've been aware of for a long time. Like I said, not only because it's going to make us a lot of money, but because this truly is revolutionary technology in the space. Go look into the way that the BSV chain works. So yeah, you guys, also Litecoin is another really important coin to be aware of. This coin, I think, is going to be a big deal in 2023. I also believe that although a lot of people think that Litecoin is dead, or like I said, the crypto space is dead, they're going to be shocked when they see Litecoin do a full recovery in price, not only back up to this A wave and then up to the B wave as well, but all the way above its previous all-time high, or in other words, we're going to have a full recovery in this market to new all-time high levels. So people that sell down here at $74, they're going to look back and they're going to say, wow, I could have bought Litecoin at $74. Now it's back up over $400 per coin. And I didn't listen to the people that told me, hey, you guys, watch out for Litecoin because it's going to be a big thing in the future. Also, just so you know, a lot of people said the same thing about Bitcoin, and it went from $180 all the way up to $20,000 and then all the way up to $69,000. So people are often wrong, especially on the really important matters like the internet or like new developing technologies. For example, the typewriter, when the typewriter was invented, he was pretty much the laughing stock of his entire town. People said, hey, why would we ever type things out manually? We have cursive, we have our writing of our letters. Why would we use this stupid typewriter? So the guy that invented the typewriter was mocked and laughed at. And now every single day, most of the writing is done on keyboards, and we wouldn't have keyboards on computers if it wasn't for typewriters. So new technologies are always laughed at. And a lot of the times, the people that support these technologies are looked at like they're crazy at the start. And then when everybody's using them, they're like, oh, wow, I should have listened to that guy. So don't get left in the dust with new technology. And cryptocurrency definitely is new technology. Both Litecoin and BSV, by the way, have really, really good blockchains. So I really enjoy looking into not only the project potential, both here with Litecoin and with BSV, but also the potential of this whole space in general. It's been really fun to watch it grow in market cap. We're $819 billion in market cap right now. And like I said, when I first got into Bitcoin, it was worth under $200. So to see the price of Bitcoin at $16,853 just goes to show how much the industry has grown just in my lifetime. I'm only 25 years old, you guys, and I imagine that by the time that I leave this good earth, cryptocurrency is going to be far bigger than it is today. So why wouldn't I buy it? Why wouldn't I invest while I'm young and hold true to this technology, just like people that wanted to invest in the internet or people that were investing in the internet in the early 90s. And now the internet is one of the biggest technologies on the planet. So I really firmly believe in cryptocurrency. Like I said, I don't make these videos to convince you guys to buy or to convince you that cryptocurrency is the next big thing. I just want to be honest with you guys and tell you my opinion. Take it or leave it. If you want to invest in the crypto markets, that's obviously up to you. This isn't financial advice. This is my trading journal. But I've seriously seen it change my life. I've seen it change my friends' lives. And I firmly believe that it can do the same for you. So don't give up on the crypto markets just because it's popular to be a crypto bear. It was popular to be a crypto bull when everything was crazy a couple of years ago. So just keep your faith, hold true to the industry, see the big picture, and don't be swayed by the opinions of the public. And if you can do those things and invest a little bit of money into the markets, in your favorite projects. Go find your favorite coins on coinmarketcap.com. Pick your favorite projects and get some money into the market. And like I said, hold true. Remember that this industry is going to be bigger by the time you leave this good earth than it is right now. And just take advantage. Keep that big picture approach, and you will be successful in these markets. Also, you guys, nothing can beat a little bit of faith and persistence, even in the sight of danger. A lot of people say, hey, look, what if the entire economy crashes? What if this happens? What if that happens? Right? But to be honest with you, the people that change the world continue to focus on changing the world no matter what is going on outside of them. Big companies have been built during depressions. Big companies have been built during raging bull markets. It doesn't matter. What matters is whether somebody's willing to consistently keep the faith and the persistence that's required to change their life in these markets. And like I said, it doesn't even matter how long it takes. Sometimes you're going to have to wait a year. Sometimes you're going to have to wait 6 months. Sometimes you're going to have to wait 1 month. Other times you're going to have to wait 2 years. What matters is whether you're going to stick with it. Like when I started learning the piano when I was younger, my family taught all of us how to play the piano at the age of 8 years old. And every single day she would tell us to practice the piano. And I continued to practice the piano throughout all of my teenage years, but I didn't like to do it every single time that I did. I sat down and there were days where I didn't want to play the piano, but I stuck with it and I continued to do that. And to this day, I have the skill of playing the piano. The same is true for crypto. There's going to be people that learn how to invest and trade in crypto, and there's going to be people that don't. And what really sets two people apart? Whether they stick with it, whether they consistently practice. And every day that you sit down at the piano, some days you're going to play really well and have focus, and other days it's going to take a little bit more time to get started. But if you have that faith, if you have that consistency, you will learn the skill of playing the piano. And the same is true for investing. So yeah, you guys, I see these ABC corrections on Litecoin. There also is an ABC correction here on BSV. If we stretch the chart out a little bit here, you guys can see there's our A wave down here, our B wave right here, and our C wave goes all the way down to $43. So this ABC correction is one of the most common patterns. It's one that has changed my life. Back when I bought Bitcoin under $200, it was at the very bottom or the terminal end of an ABC correction, which is exactly what both BSV and Litecoin have done right now. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to hold true to my positions, keep investing in this market, put everything I possibly can in, keep making videos as I best see fit for you guys, and watch as this market turns around. It's happened every single time. At the bottom, my channel always drops in views and engagement always goes way down because when the market's pumping and everybody's excited, everybody wants to be a part of it. But when it's a good time to invest and when the market's actually undervalued, nobody cares and everybody thinks you're crazy. But that's just the name of the game. I'm going to keep doing what I do because I know it provides a lot of value for you guys. And I've seen it change you guys' lives. And I know it can do the same if I just keep doing that. So I'm going to keep helping you guys as best I can in these videos. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I love and appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button for me. Also share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in those future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.